It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right, other than you messing with my countdown.
The
one thing that I get to do that's mine.
I know, right?
That's mine.
And
is countdown.
if they didn't see it, it never really happened.
I did record it. But no, it didn't go through the recorder. Darn it.
Yeah, he didn't go through the
recorder. It sounded good.
I'm David Strauss, Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop.
There it is.
You were waiting for it, weren't you?
I do. I see.
You look forward to it.
If you don't do it in the first few minutes, then I've won.
Then you've won.
Then I've won.
Then I've won. I think I got the whole show, but apparently that's not the case.
No.
I got to do the whoop whoop.
It's got to be in the beginning. It's in the very intro, you know?
You know, I messed up the other day, and I didn't say good morning, Gigi, so I wanted to say that this morning. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Definitely.
Enjoy today.
And?
Gigi.
And? What's today?
Oh, it is Valentine's Day. I forgot about it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I forgot it.
Yeah.
My wife's asleep when I leave. I just give her a little peck on the head, and I'm out of there.
Well, that's all right. Do y'all celebrate it?
Do
you do the flowers and the candy and go to dinner?
All right. Now you're pushing it. Okay, I cannot bring my wife flowers. That's not.
No.
Well, no, I can bring her chocolate.
Okay.
But you're going to bring me something to symbolize that you love me that's going to wither and die. I mean, you're wasting money. She is not a flower person. She will tell you right off the bat.
I am not either.
She goes, that is the stupidest symbol that you love somebody. It's something that you're just going to sit there and you can watch it wither and die.
Yeah. No matter how much you water it and take care of it.
It doesn't matter.
Don't last.
No. She doesn't want that symboling, that new. Yeah. I can get her chocolates. Of course, she's a chocolate fan. And then, or take her out to eat, stuff like that. But, yeah, there is no flowers that get.
I hear you.
I don't know what happens if I bring her fake flowers.
There's a thought. I mean, they better be really nice and pretty fake flowers because they're kind of boring.
I'm going to leave the flowers out, which is good.
No flowers. No flowers for Scooter.
No.
That's okay. Well, for everybody that celebrates it, I'm glad you do. You know, they love this day. They love taking their significant other out to eat and shower them with maybe gifts and candy and flowers, you know. My daughter sent me a picture last night. Her and her boyfriend went out last night because he has a baseball game today, you know, so they're busy. And when I met Carla, I found out that she doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. She doesn't like the pressure of being like a forced day, and you should recognize each other every day, any day that you want. And I
agree with that.
Couldn't agree more.
I agree with that.
I couldn't agree more.
Other than it being a Hallmark holiday, what is the real? Yeah. I mean, you should.
It could be Tuesday of next month.
Yeah.
That I want to take her out to dinner or buy her chocolates or whatever, you know?
Or get her flowers that's going to wither and die.
So, happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there. If you enjoy it and love it and it's your thing, hey, more power to you. It's all right. We're just saying it's not our thing, and we're like-minded. Give me the
bump.
There we go.
We're good. We're good. And we may be oddballs. That's fine.
I'm not the only one out there.
Yeah. I'm good to be out there. I can be on my own. I don't care. I'll be in a little boat just rowing.
Yeah, I hope you have a paddle.
Yeah. I don't care.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm getting to the age where I am what I am. I don't care.
I know, right?
Isn't that amazing as you get older?
He said that the other day. He goes, I know who the F I am.
There you go.
You know, I at this point in time, if you don't.
Yeah. And you just stop caring about the other stuff. This is me. This is who I am. And it comes with age.
It does. Wisdom.
You
know, you think when you're younger that you know everything.
That's what I call all my gray hair.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
It's true. You know, I've actually thought about dyeing it. We talked about this the other day before a show. Remember? When I was talking about dyeing it because I was like, I see it in the camera and it's all gray right here. And
you know, you gotta. And I thought about that, and I debated it too. Just letting it grow out a little bit and dyeing it all, and you wonder how you would look.
Right.
Dyed.
Younger.
And kind of like you almost want to try, just kind of see.
Just to see.
But then I'm looking at my head and saying this would take a lot of dye
He's not kidding.
and some paint to cover up.
Yeah, I got the yarmulke up here. You get that spray hair. You remember that spray hair that you would spray on your hair? Yeah, that would be awesome.
Terrible. Just get some brown spray paint. Call it good.
I tell you what, let's just leave the hat on.
There you go.
All right.
That's a nice hat, by the way.
Why, thank you.
Not changing the subject.
No.
Well, it's almost that season, too.
Right?
Almost camper season.
It's season right now. But
it is.
They're buying them right now to have it before the season. And with the, all right.
By the way, it's Blue Compass RV. That's where he works.
Great Escapes.
Yep.
The sign will change next month or April.
Yes.
And they have 107 stores, and they will be changing all of them to Blue Compass RV. So it's going to be great, I think. They've really changed the game on how they view customer service, and nothing's ever going to be perfect. Don't get me wrong. I mean, but they're really going to be customer service oriented, because that's been kind of the problem with RV sales and service since the beginning of these things.
So they're going to try to mimic the Z team and go for customer service.
Hey.
Just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there.
Man, I tell you what,
they're good role models.
It's very good. That's what I'm talking about. So we're trying, moving towards that.
There you go.
Like I said, over 100 stores in 33 states, and they keep growing, getting bigger. So they keep accumulating different companies that have to do with servicing RVs. They just acquired a company that. Oh gosh, you hate when you blank on live TV, where you have somebody come to where you are to fix it.
Oh yeah,
Mobile Tech. So they just acquired that company.
Awesome.
So yeah, I don't know how they're going to institute it, but hopefully
actually
it'll be intertwined.
For having campers and RVs and stuff, that's a smart thing to have a mobile thing, because when you break down, a lot of times you don't know how you're going to get it back to the shop.
Yeah.
And calling one of them big 18-wheeler wreckers sometimes is not the cheapest thing in the world.
Oh, gosh, no.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So if you're in the mood for an RV and customer service matters, his name is David Stroud. Just ask for him, and he will take good care of you.
Great care.
Yes.
I'll get you with the best service advisors up at the service department. And, right now, they're a bargain. 22s, new 22s, they're the cheapest they're ever going to be right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you what, we sold 37 new 22s last month. We're already at 11 new, and altogether we've sold 22, but 11 22s. I mean, because price sells cars, right? That's what I remember back in my car days. Price sells cars. Well, right now they're selling campers in January and February, even during snow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, anyway, we better Roller Funeral Home.
Oh, yeah, we got a show.
Yes, Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. They have 29 in the state, one in Memphis, Tennessee, and we sure do appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. And with that, they sponsor the morning prayer. Let's pause now. Dear Lord, we want you to watch over the the students in Michigan State. They had an active shooter last night, and we hope that they got them very quickly. But as I always ask, please watch over our kids, watch over our first responders that put themselves in harm's way, and watch over our military, watch over our nation. We sure could use you back in our hearts. Watch over all the homeless that's out there during these bad weather times. Find them a place to shelter. And this I pray, amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. Give them a call at 870-425-2161 and ask about their pre-need service. It's always good to have a plan in place when the horrible thing happens.
That day will come.
That day will come. I try not to think about it. As you get older, you start to think about it, then you don't want to think about it because you're really enjoying life, and any day above ground is a good day. But I think it's that you'll miss everybody when you go. But they miss you probably even more because you pass away. And if you believe you go to heaven, I mean, it's going to be spectacular. And, you're going to have thoughts of them. You'll probably be able to see them. I don't know. I just hope so. And but back here on Earth, you just that was your person, and you miss them.
Yeah.
And as time goes by, it helps heal the wound, but they're always going to be there in your heart. And
you're always going to have a loss there for them.
Yeah, always. So, but Roller Funeral Home can help with the planning. And so, like I said, give them a call, 870-425-2161. And, they'll do whatever is legal. Let's say that.
They will do whatever they can do to make your wishes and their wishes be done.
Exactly.
Even if it's a little bit outside of their box, they will do what needs to be done to a point.
Yep. I don't think they can, I don't think they can do a Viking funeral. You remember they put you in the boat, light it on fire, and push it out in the lake.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be so cool because I want to be cremated, and buddy, that's not right.
That's one way to do it.
Okay, we better pause for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team. I still love that commercial.
It just never gets old.
It never gets old. It was a good idea.
Talking about customer service.
I know, right?
The Z Team.
Yeah, Presidential Award through Century 21 Lemac. Century 21.
And Bob will tell you he doesn't like to harp and brag on awards.
That's okay. We'll do it for him.
Well, but it's what those awards stand for. Right?
Yeah.
And if it was just something for doing a certain amount of business or doing this and that, it'd be one thing. But it's based off of customer service. And it's hard to do the volume they do and keep that customer service where it is. It is a fight every day to keep that much business rolling and that many people happy, and that's what they love to do.
Right.
They really want to make a difference in your life. That's the difference for them. They don't just looking at selling a house and moving on. They want to help you make that next step or whatever that transition be, whether you're downsizing, whether your family's getting a little bigger and you need a bigger home, whatever it is. They want to help you, and they want to see you at the grocery store 2 or 3 years later and say, "Hey, this is my realtor."
Right.
To
that's
them,
the ultimate compliment right there.
That's where they get their pride from.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. He just took the words out of my mouth.
I
don't have anything more to say.
Moving on.
Okay. Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. That is Cotter, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River. Absolutely amazing shot you can find at retiredarkansas.net. You can find this still shot. It stays still. There's another camera that moves around.
There's the move around one.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful river. Absolutely amazing to float. Or
this camera moves. There it goes.
In a boat. You can float it in a kayak, but that's more one you get in a river boat and go fishing. Get you a guide. Lots of guides that do an excellent job at finding the fish. I don't know how they do it, but they can take you right to the spot and you're just catching fish the whole time. So,
I used to be a guide.
Yeah.
For many, many years on the river.
So how did you find the fish?
Well, you're out there so much, you learn the pockets, like there's certain holes or certain shallow areas that they're hitting at, and you've been lucky at. And it doesn't work every time.
Sure.
But it's just little things you find just from being out there.
Very nice. Look at that. Beautiful. That right there to the left is a little island. Now, Cotter looks like an island, but it's not. But that is right there. And one day I'm going to go searching for treasures on that island. I'm going to call it. That's it. I dubbed the Treasure Island.
It's a little island.
It's very small.
It won't take you long.
I think it's maybe the size of a football field. Yes? Would you say?
Maybe. Treasure Island's awfully small.
Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find these beautiful views. And if you're looking to purchase one, They have all their listings in the MLS listings on there, and I swear I seen one the other day that they've got a Riverview for sale, a piece of property. So, like I said, go to retiredarkansas.net. When you find what you're looking for, give them a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. They are senior real estate specialists, so they can help you find the right home for the right time of your life. And like Scooter said, maybe you're looking to downsize to something more manageable. Maybe you're looking to move back with family. I hope you don't leave the area, but if you do decide to move out of state, they can help you find a realtor in that area that is like-minded, that will help you every step of the way. They're not just going to,
Leave you hanging.
leave you hanging. Thank you.
They're not going to do like my dad did, push you
Yeah,
on the river and
put you
say,
in.
see ya. You going to leave us out here? Yep.
Yep. Don't worry, you'll be fine. I'll
You'll
see
be
you
all
downriver. Look at that. The train yard there in Collar, Arkansas has been there forever. And it's not used as much as it used to be, but it is still used. They still have stops there with, there's a little factory there. In
Contractors Trust uses that.
Yes,
Gets a lot of
thank
lumber
you.
and stuff. from there.
Contractors Trust. So, anyways, if you've never been down to Cotter, you ought to take a little trip down there. It's really pretty. They got a few businesses, a couple of restaurants, very nice place to visit. And give Bob and Linda Zadora a call, 870-405-0793 if you're looking to sell or buy a home. And remember, if you're looking to sell, have Linda stage it, because those pictures online are really valuable right now, because we're getting a lot of people moving in from out of state.
Yep.
Very good. All right, we better take a look at the weather. Just going on and on every time I come on, isn't it?
Our opening, we're going to need a lot longer time for.
Yeah. If we're in 20 minutes, I hope you all don't mind. Mountain Home, it's 59, Harrison 61, Batesville 62, Yellville 63, Marshall 61, Salem at 60, Mountain View at 61, Calico Rock at 62, West Plains, Missouri at 57, Springfield at 58, Poplar Bluff at 61, and St. Louis at 59. I say there's really not a clear winner. They're all so close to each other.
But
and
Springfield does got it by a degree.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't question me.
Good for that. Don't ever question. Okay. Refreshing. I swear.
Oh, you didn't refresh, did you?
That's all right. There's a lot of activity going on across our area right now. Look at this as I pan out. But across the country, look at all the snow activity in Montana, Idaho, Denver, around Denver, Colorado. Well, I say around it. On the west coast of Oregon. You've even got some up in the northeast. But yeah, our neck of the woods, it looks like we're going to have some rain. Let's see. Topeka, Kansas, all the way down to Killian, Texas, over to Shreveport, Louisiana, about to get to Jonesboro, Arkansas. It's just, yeah.
We're going to get a little rain today.
Heavy activity. Man, I rock the weather, don't I? There we go.
Guys, just let them think that.
It's passing through.
Just let it go.
Look at passing through it. Well, look at the red line that ends up in Arkansas. And right before it shows us get to us, it stops at 1 p.m. But you see that there? I'm going to go ahead and look at that right there. Look at that line stretching from the bottom of the state all the way to north of Springfield, Missouri.
You do so well explaining pictures.
Yes. It's just... Listen to him mess with me. All right, moving on. But look at the watches and warnings all across the country. It's like a Christmas tree. The thing's lit up like a Christmas tree. But the main thing is the wind advisory stretching from Texas all the way up into Michigan. I mean, wow. It's going to be windy across the country today. How about that? Was that a good explanation for a picture? Now until 12 a.m. Wednesday, there's a wind advisory. Today, we've got a 100% chance of showers and windy, high of 59. Tonight, mostly clear and breezy, then mostly clear, low of 43. So I guess it moves out quickly today. After 1, it looks like it's going to pass by us. And but it's going to be very windy, heavy rain. So if you're going to have to get outside, bring a rain jacket. Wednesday, sunny, high of 70. Wednesday night, 60% chance of showers, low of 39. Thursday, mostly cloudy and breezy, high of 50. Thursday night, partly cloudy and blustery. Very good word. Low of
Blustery.
23. Blustery.
I like that.
Yeah. Friday will be sunny, high of 44. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 25. Norfolk Lake water levels at 556.45. Level is 4.45 feet above pool. Wow, it raised up quick. They're generating 2.
It's called rain.
Yeah, and snow and ice.
Yeah, true.
I know. We got some a couple weeks ago. Did you know that?
No.
Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 660.96. Level is 1.96 feet above full pool. They're generating 3. By golly, that's a look at your weather at 7:20.
Man, look at you go.
We're just going to skip community news.
Hey, we got Megan here, though.
We got Megan here from
And
the
if I
LC
recall
7
right,
Center.
if you think about this, recall right, we asked her some tricky questions last time she was here and kind of put her on the spot. But I'm sure she's had plenty of time to think about them.
True.
So those may come back up. Who
I know,
knows?
right? We're going to take a break and we're going to come back with, let's see, Engeler. Megan Engeler. She's the program coordinator at LC Sammons Youth Center. We'll be back after this.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Where'd we go?
You always ask them where we go. I'm ready to go fishing.
Right when you push the button. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Megan Engeler.
Close enough.
You said
Engeler. I'm just gonna chop everybody's name up. I'm sorry. She is Mountain Home Parks and Recreation LC Sammons Youth Center Program Coordinator. How are you this morning?
I'm good. A little nervous right now, but I'm good.
You're gonna be fine.
It's the first time solo in that seat.
I know.
And we've been giving her so much heck. from the
Enoch
time she
had
got
his
here.
tonsils messed with, and
He's just looking for attention.
he's
It's just Enoch. Yeah, everybody knows Enoch.
everybody knows it.
Yeah.
And now everybody's going to know Megan
Yeah.
because you're solo today.
Yeah. I'm on the hot seat.
Yeah. How are you enjoying the job? Let's.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I know they keep you busy.
They do. They
Very
do.
busy.
I'm getting readjusted. I did coordinating for a couple of years down in Arkadelphia, so
Yeah.
I had my ways of doing stuff, and now I'm trying to catch up on how Enoch and Andrew had did it before, and
Sure.
making a few changes here and there. But
Yeah.
I've been running ever since I got it.
Definitely.
So, yep.
Well, social media is great. I love everything that you put on there. It explains everything really easy to read, and that's how I like to see things when I go in to try to find stuff. And this is where I go to get my list of questions and stuff. Is I go here and see what's been going on because you post this stuff, and always got it up on the screen. So go to Mountain Home Parks and Recreation /LC Sammons Youth Center to find out about their programming, events, anything that's going on. You can see here they just had Coach Airy, and he is doing the Bomber Youth Football League. So he came by the other day. Were you there when he was there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Him and some of his staff were there too. And they had quite a few people on the list whenever I was looking at it. I went by and checked on them a couple of times, and I think that we're meeting, or Daniel's done a meeting with him just to see how we can help out. We try to do that with all of our associations that kind of build up in the community. So, yeah, we're looking forward to see how that program does.
Definitely. I think he'll do a great job. It's been needed, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some fantastic, youth football programs and everything, but something that's tied more to the schools, I think that will,
Each
help,
grade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Help get the momentum going again for a younger age to be future Bombers or whatever, since it's in Mountain Home School District.
Yeah. And that's what we're hoping for, is to keep them in the game when they get to the high school level, because it seems like once they get out of junior high and go into the high school level, they're not playing anymore. They're dispersing. For whatever reasons, it's entirely up to the individual. But I think having Coach Airy from the beginning, at least a face to it as their youth football. He doesn't have to be there every day, seeing him all the time, but they just see his face in 5th grade and 6th grade, and then 7th and 8th. And so they know who the man is by the time they get to the high school and they continue to play.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It will be.
Yeah. So that's that you can see here. Go ahead and put that up. You see Coach Airy, Mountain Home Bomber Youth Football League. That'll be grades. I started at 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Join the new league that will prepare you to become a Mountain Home Bomber football player. The league gets managed by Bomber football head coach Steve Airy. And let's see, his coaching staff will help continue to develop our Bomber football program by teaching our young players the fundamentals of the game. Same age teams, everyone plays, one team per grade. So yeah, that's great. I like it. I like the idea. I think Scooter likes the idea. I think everybody else is going to enjoy that.
I think it's a great idea. I mean, to have the kids and their thoughts is together on one team, going through every year together and kind of building those relationships and building that camaraderie between the team has got to make a big difference. And I think seeing his face, like you said, not all the time, but periodically, and kids getting to know him, it makes that transition easier.
Yeah.
From one year to the next and going to a different school and stuff like that. You kind of know them. It does make it a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Well, last night you had a busy night. There was the baseball tryouts. Everybody signed up.
Everybody signed up. They're still signing up too.
They're still bit. Some are a little late to the game.
A little bit late. But we're welcoming them.
Yeah. How'd last night go?
Pretty good overall from what I could tell and think. There's a couple of good jobs here and there, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cannon was supposed to be there last night, but he was playing football yesterday during recess and got knocked out.
Oh, no.
And so he ended up at the doctor and had a mild concussion.
Oh.
He's going to be okay. He's going to do good, but no sports for the rest of the week. Carla was talking to him last night, and he said, "Am I going to be able to do anything at recess?" She's like, No.
No.
Exactly.
No, you're
He's
going to
like-
go sit in the nurse's office.
Yeah. But he's like, what am I going to do during recess? She goes, stand around. That's boring.
Well, for the next week, it will be boring.
Yes, it will be boring. So he had to miss it last night, but I had called and talked to Enoch and said he was already, on the list, and that Friday they will be doing the draft.
Yes, sir.
And by the weekend, I guess you'll know who your coach is. They'll be contacting everybody.
Yep. Typically, they'll contact them that next day or 2 days, but some of them might have to regather and contact a little bit later than that.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of time to, once they get the roster together, get all those phone numbers in a system of contacting or emails.
Yeah. They'll start rethinking their decision like, man, why did I sign up again?
Oh, it's going to be fine. Everything's fine.
It's all good.
Been there.
It'll go smoothly. The LC Sammons Youth Center does a great job. Cannon's been playing baseball for a few years now, and it has gone off without a hitch that I know of. It really has. It's been good. So one of the things that last time we talked about was the baseball and softball officiating clinic that's partnered with ASU Mountain Home.
Yeah.
And that started this month. So what can you tell us about how that's been?
Yeah, so we've only had 1 week of kind of class. We did it last week because snow happened. The first week that we intended on meeting up, we actually were able to extend it out to softball, baseball, and soccer. So we're covering all 3 spring sports that we have going on.
Excellent.
It looked to be like we have around 8 or 10 kids that are high school age that are interested in being officials for the spring season.
That's perfect.
And we had 2 adults as well that have kind of gotten plugged in, and they're going to be going through the course. So we'll meet again tomorrow night. If anybody else still wants to be in the officials clinic, they're more than welcome to join us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the officials class at Arkansas State University Tech Center.
Right.
Man, I got jumbled up there.
That's okay. I do too, all the time.
Yeah.
Doing this for months and months. Almost going on a year, and I still suck. I'm just kidding. But I thought was a great idea to have this officiating class because some of them might not be as prepared as they should be when they go to a game, but this is going to make them more confident when they're there. And I mean, just having this class, they can turn and say, I've been to a class for this. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I have a little bit. I have a little bit of training.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you have any interest in sports, you would want to go on ahead and get into the officiating at the city recreational league, kind of division, because you can make mistakes in our league, and I mean, no one's gonna really hate you or anything like that. And this will be a good path, especially for those that are in high school that have already, showed their interest and came. This could set them up for whenever they graduate or want to get sanctioned and certified and all that, and they can really make some good money. And I mean, we're paying money too this spring, so you can come to the free class and get paid this spring.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You get this class for free also.
Yep.
The class is free. They're on Wednesdays. It'll extend through March.
Yes.
Weather permitting.
Yes.
So it's February through March.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's at the ASU Mountain Home Tech Center. They can just probably contact somebody up at the college.
Yep, or they can just call me and I'll get them to get their emails. So.
And your number is 870-424-9311.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Contact Megan and sign up for that. Like I said, the class is free, but this is going to, if you want to be an official, you have to go through this class now, right?
Those that have been officials for us for a while, they kind of know it. They're kind of helping out with it. So those that are just kind of new, we encourage our other ones to go, but they know how it is. So those that are new and just needing the confidence to kind of plug into it, come see us.
Yeah. Well, I'd say there's nothing ever wrong, even if you've been doing it for a long time, to go check out the class. Maybe there's something that's changed in the rules. I don't know.
Maybe
it's just good to always think you know everything. My dad always told me is if you think you know everything, just get out of the game, because you don't. You learn something new every day, and I truly do. Yeah. Yeah. So even if you've been doing it for a long time, it'd be good to go to the class. It doesn't cost you anything. just a little bit of time.
No, it's a good way to give back to the kids by officiating, and I know that we're always shy on officials everywhere. I mean, even at the high school level, they're shy on officials, and this could be a good stepping stone for even down the road. But I've got friends that do it, and they enjoy doing it, and it's extra cash, a little extra money in their pockets, a little spending money, and it's just a fun thing to do and help out the community.
Definitely. Well, it's 7:35, and we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with more from Megan from the LC Sammons Youth Center.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We appreciate you watching. We're visiting with Megan Engeler.
You're getting closer.
Engeler?
That's pretty close.
Say it.
Engeler.
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 I'm suck. Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, LC Sammons Youth Center Program Coordinator. I can say
you get that part out.
Get that part right.
There you go. And that's the mouthful.
So you've got a couple of dates here. This Saturday, softball, soccer Tuesday. Tell us about that.
Yep. So initially we had our softball evals scheduled for today, and that's what all the flyers said. Mm-hmm. Up until about Friday of last week, I learned that Hackler has a school dance tonight. So
oh no!
I was like, oh no. So we have to reschedule that, which we're looking at doing Saturday. We'll do a morning session and an afternoon session. So parents will be getting emails from me about the times for that. And then for soccer, we initially had that scheduled for Thursday night. And looking at the weather at first, it wasn't very good. And then we realized there's parent-teacher conferences that night too.
Oh my goodness.
So our scheduling with the schools have been kind of limited lately, so so we're doing a couple of rescheduling, but parents, once we get all the registration forms kind of keyed in with the emails, you'll be getting an email from me as well with that. But always look out on our Facebook page. I keep it pretty well updated on there, and then we also have a Remind app or account. That way those who have the Remind app can just get a text message to their phone.
That's good.
It works out pretty well.
I like having that. I have the dentist appointment, just having the Remind app that sends it out the day before.
Yeah.
And it's always good to have that because, I set a date inside the calendar and it lets me know, but if they can do it for me,
That's
nothing wrong with that.
That's good because most of the schools and stuff use that Remind app, so it helps parents get familiar with it and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that those parents know more about the app than what I do, and I'm just like, oh, we got this. Let's just send this text message out.
Exactly. That's a good thing. People have busy lives. Everybody gets busy. They forget things. I do it all the time. So Saturday, softball has been moved to Saturday, and soccer next Tuesday.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Visualizing my email in my head. Yes.
And she'll be sending out times for that. So don't worry. It'll be in your inbox, and you'll know exactly when to go. And then maybe even the Remind app.
Yes, exactly.
Very good. So with the LC Sammons Youth Center, we've talked about that it's publicly funded, but donations are always welcome.
Yes.
And they can contact you or anybody at the LC Sammons Youth Center.
Anybody over there can help out with taking some money in. We'll get you a receipt. But yes, we always take some donations, and we are very appreciative of them.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if the youth center gets some money donations, there will be times that parents will be like, hey, here's some money, spend it on the kids for pizza.
Right.
Things like that, and they might be buying pizza for 90 plus kids, but I mean, it's just what it is, and we really do appreciate it. The kids do. So whatever it is, if you have the feel to donate, just come on by and see us. We'll figure something out for you.
Very good. And I mean, donations can also be becoming a sponsor.
Yes.
You can sponsor these games that they're playing. And at the fields, they have sponsorships where you can have your sign out there.
Yeah, there's several ways to get your name out there and advertise and, reap some benefits as well. So we always encourage sponsorships. Right now, I kind of put my sponsors on hold a little bit because I got to see how many we need to fill the gap now.
Yeah.
But yes,
because you have some that reoccur every year. They sign up immediately. They want to be a part of it every year.
Yep, and then sometimes you just never know if you're going to have 200 plus registrations last minute to key in. So you're like, okay, we're going to hold off on the sponsors for right now. Oh, wait, we need them now.
We need sponsors
we
now.
need now.
And we never have a problem. This community is great about that, whether it's donating something or to become a sponsor. I always see there's multiple businesses that do it all the time. You see it at the high school, you see it at the fields, that they're doing it all the time.
Yeah, we have a great community here.
Most definitely. So you can contact Megan 870-424-9311 if you want to make a donation. Like she said, just a pizza party. Maybe you want to do a pizza party for the kids, or to become a sponsor during the softball. They got baseball, softball, soccer, and those bring in a lot of people. So you become a sponsor, and it's either you can do a jersey sponsor,
T-shirt. You got a whole field that you could have things.
Right.
All of that. It's unlimited.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than seeing a business that sponsors youth games, anything to do with the community. When I see, hey, that business is doing that, I'm more likely to go to them and do business with them because of that. So if you're thinking about becoming a sponsor, stop thinking about it and just do it. Yeah, most definitely.
And I'll tell you that even if you're not a sports fan, they got plenty enough stuff to sponsor. I mean, you guys got stuff Easter time, Halloween time. You've got so many different programs and organizations going on. There's something that always needs help and funding, and you can sponsor just so many things.
Yeah, even volunteering your time. Scooter volunteers his time a lot with the LC Sammons Youth Center during Halloween.
Yes.
He was there for...
you say volunteer, I say voluntold, but go ahead.
Well, sometimes it gets that way with a lot of our friends that we have.
Right. What's that? You had the Valentine's Day dance the other night.
Yes.
And yeah, people were volunteering to be chaperones.
Yes, they were.
How did that dance go?
It went really well. You know, at first it seemed like the kids were scared to go into the gym where all the lights and fun stuff were, and they were just staying by the snack area in the main room. And so we had to get a little creative on how to get them out there. So we started doing dance challenges in order to get some of the prizes that were donated to us by other businesses here. And so yeah, we had to end up doing a couple of dance competitions. That way more people would come down there. But it went great. There was no issues at all. There was lots of kids there. I do not know the total number of kids that we had, but there were a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
But no, we had Small World was there to chaperone. We had 2 of the Army recruiters in the area that showed up.
Yeah.
The police came by and just did a little check too. And then I think that might have been it. If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was great. Lots of kids, lots of fun. They looked all great. Some of them, you know, dressed up, looking fantastic.
To the nines.
To the nines. I couldn't remember. I was like, I was trying to figure it out. But some of them dressed up, you know, formal wear, and the other ones, some of them came as they are and ran around and had a good time.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you're there as a chaperone, we want to thank you. That's got to be a lot of fun with all them kids. I was supposed to be, but we had the rescheduling of the basketball game. And so I was at the game. But yeah, I thought it would have been cool to watch all them have fun, eat some of the cookies and
there's a lot.
stuff.
You could probably still come by the youth center.
There's still some left? Yeah. Very good. All right, 7:46. Let's go ahead and take another break, and we'll be back with more from the LC Sammons Youth Center.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At
7. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Thank you, Scooter.
Anytime. Just trying to help.
Visiting with Megan. I'm not even going to try. Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, LC7 Youth Center, because now I've said it wrong so many times, it's just stuck in here now.
Engler.
Engler.
Yeah, Engler.
Engler.
There you
See?
go. Good job,
I got
Scooter.
it first try. Go ahead.
We're going to switch seats now. Come on over here. Anyway, so the Facebook page, like we've brought it up. Let's go ahead and bring that up real quick.
All right.
So if you're in need of some equipment, cleats, bats, helmets, now this is while supplies last. You still have some
We still have
left.
a lot of supplies left. We'll keep it going probably for, I think, another few weeks.
Yeah.
Then at that point, we might reach out to some of the other leagues in the area and see if they have a need for some of the stuff that we have, because we have a whole bunch of stuff and we need to make some room for more things to come.
Sure, that's awesome.
And these are brand new cleats. I mean, they're Under
Brand
Armour
new.
cleats and
Under Armour cleats.
Yeah.
Those are not cheap.
No.
I've been around the block a few times with them things.
Yeah,
So, child spring softball, soccer, or baseball equipment. You got bats and helmets and cleats, and it looks like these are the sizes that are left.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, we are now 3.5 to 5.5. So we are out of size 3s.
Okay, out of size 3s. But that is really awesome. All donated.
All donated.
Yeah.
All
Very
donated.
good. That is so cool. So if you're in need of equipment, sometimes that stuff's expensive. You need a little help. Nothing wrong with that. Get in contact with the LC Sammons Youth Center and go by and see Megan and get yourself some equipment for sports. That is really cool. So if you want to become a member of the LC Sammons Youth Center, how much is that?
$40.
$40 a year.
that's for a year. Yeah,
That's a
for
year.
a whole year.
40 for a year.
I mean, that's absolutely nothing.
Yep.
And Cannon's been going there for years, especially during the summertime. He loves to go there and hang out with his friends and play all the games. And here soon, in the next maybe year or two, they're going to be upgrading the LC Sammons Youth Center.
Yeah.
And it'll be even better for $40 a year.
Even better. Yeah. And those memberships are for kids, of course, 8 to 14.
Yeah, it's not for
But actually, there are adult memberships, and granted, we do have, senior aerobics, exercise class. We have pickleball. I just introduced an adult basketball program.
Yeah.
So those that are 18 and over can come pay $40 and come play once a week so far. We're hoping to be able to extend that out a little bit and maybe even do a little league going on. So we've had a good turnout. At least the first time. I wasn't there last night because they play on Monday nights. And next week we'll play on Wednesday because we're closed on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But no, so you can get involved as an adult, and we got other things happening too.
Don't you have family rates for the whole family type thing?
Yes.
Yep. $90, and that covers everybody in the household. So if you have 3 kids, you might as well just get a family rate and not do the individual, because you'll be saving $30.
Yeah,
maybe?
$30.
I'm not doing my math right now.
Yeah, 40. Maybe 40, 80, 120, minus 90, $30.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Good job.
And some have 4 and 5 kids.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's
we got
gonna save
several
you.
that take advantage of that.
Most definitely. Now, if they don't want to become a member, there's a day fee, just $4 per day.
$4 a day.
I mean, that's nothing compared to what it would cost to get a babysitter or
exactly
or go to what's the ages starting at 3, 5? How old do you have to be?
8 to 14.
8.
Sorry, I was not following you.
No.
I was not following you.
I was way under that, wasn't I? 8.
8.
It's hard to follow him.
It's hard.
He goes down these bunny trails, and it's like, where did he go?
Huh?
Exactly.
Who's that? Who's there?
Squirrel.
It's easy to become a member. LC Sammons Youth Center. Just give you a call. Contact anybody down there. Fill out a few forms.
Yeah.
And so when they're filling out the forms, they get to choose whether or not their child needs to stay inside the building or if they're free to roam, right?
They need to have that conversation with their kids. Since we're not a daycare, the kids can go outside, but the parent needs to have that harsh conversation on where they are allowing their kids to go. And we'll be the first ones to tell a parent, hey, your kid was over here. we'll tattle on them.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now, because we can't necessarily keep them inside unless it's, of course, snowing or raining, things like that. But we try to do our best to know where the kids are supposed to be at according to the parents. But we don't have our staff out there at the park, monitoring where their kids are. So
right.
The parents just have to have that conversation with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind, that if you're going to have your kids go into the LC Sammons Youth Center and they go outside and they roam far away from the building over to the park, they're not supposed to be chasing them down.
Yeah,
right.
No, I mean, we will chase them down, but you just need to have that conversation with your kiddo on where you want them to go. If you want them to stay inside, you make them fear going outside. You put that little fear in there.
Yeah, we tell Cannon that. He asks, and we say, no, you can either do the little skate area, so we can outside, but there's that skate area behind it, or in the building. She doesn't want him over there at the park by himself, because basically, even if we're with friends, that friends can run off to somewhere and then you're by yourself. And today's world, it's just best that you know where your kid's at.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah, very good. So you can also rent the park facilities.
Yes.
So they've got pavilions, the baseball fields, you can have birthday parties, you can do the gym.
We do the gym, yes. So we do birthday parties inside the gym. Typically on Saturdays is what we rent them out for, and it's $125 for an hour and a half, and we provide 2 inflatables with that, plus tables and chairs. You can always add on more stuff, though, for additional cost.
You can't beat that, to get the inflatables and be inside.
I think that everybody that typically will do a birthday party there, they seem to be very impressed with it and how it's gone, and their kids have a great time. And then you can always just reserve a pavilion or a playground and things like that too. And all you have to do is just call up the youth center and talk with Miss Allison. She's our new office manager. She took my spot.
Okay.
And she can get you all set up with any kind of reservation or rental that you might need.
Miss Allison.
Yes.
Very good. So
they're nice pavilions. We've used them before, and
we've done it for birthdays.
Yeah, we had a little wrestling group thing there, a little meeting and stuff like that, and it's turned out really well.
So. Yeah.
You can't beat a pavilion reservation whenever it's a nice day outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with all the park improvements that's been going on, they're just getting better and better.
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. So give them a call at the LC Sammons Youth Center. If you're looking to rent a pavilion, maybe a ball field, maybe you're going to start your own little team that you play against each other. Not softball. What's the other? Ragball.
Ragball.
Yep, I was part of a ragball team many years ago, but we ended up renting one of the fields. Yeah, they were doing that for a season. That was a lot of fun. But call Megan Engeler at 870-424-9311. For anything that's going on at LC Sammons Youth Center. She is the program coordinator. And if your child is not a part of baseball, softball, or soccer, maybe you should get them involved with it, because they do a really great job at these games. Yeah, very good.
They have fun.
Anything, we only got a couple of minutes left. Anything you think of we haven't touched on? I think we pretty much covered it all.
I think we covered everything. I do want to mention, and I almost forgot about this myself, we do still have that photo contest going on for winter.
That's right.
So y'all be sure to go out to one of our city parks. We got Cooper Park, Hickory Park, Callista, Keller, McCabe. I'm probably forgetting one somewhere. But go snap a picture, get it printed out. It's going to be in that timeline. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Go snap a picture. You can start submitting those on March 20th, which will be, coming up pretty quickly. We're nearly through February, so
definitely.
Paid, I think it's $10 is what $10 entry fee, and then Little T's Mini Golf, they're going to be giving $50 away to the one that is voted the winner by our Survey Monkey poll. So
that is really awesome.
If you have any questions, just give me a call, because I need to update that a little bit. Not update it. I need to re-push that a little bit.
Yeah, just share it again.
Yeah.
Most definitely, because that's through March 19th. And you can be any age.
Any age.
And nowadays, 5-year-olds have these phones. They can take their own picture.
And it's nothing to go and get an 8x8, picture printed out and send me the digital copy of it.
Yeah.
That way we can use it for our own self.
Very
Give you
good.
some advertisement.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, well, thank you.
So you did a great job.
Thanks.
Did you figure out what song you'd be?
I had to ask my best friend, and I said, if you had a song to describe me, what would it be? She was like, well, I don't know the name of it, but it's like, let me tell you about my best friend.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there we go. I just had to ask my best friend, so that's what I don't even know the whole song, but that's the one that I got.
That's okay. That was the one that got me too. There's so much music out there, and I love just about anything, and I don't know what song I'd be.
Yeah. Why do y'all ask this if you don't know the ones that y'all have?
Because we don't ask ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to ask y'all next time I'm here.
All right, time's up.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great Valentine's Day.